Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. And I'm gonna show you today how to build an industrial zone. Take 3. Right, that means I'm a dumbass, and first of all, yes, this is not uncommon thing for me, and I do this often. I'm not perfect. I don't make good decisions. Well, sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. In this case, this industrial zone that we are constructing here, it's gonna be a take 3, how to construct an industrial zone. But this one is gonna be better and better than anything else. Of course it is. And what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna be removing all these buildings. Luckily we didn't start construction on them, so we're gonna be I had a plan. I actually had a wow. Okay, I had a dream, literally. First of all, apologies for the university. I'm totally out of my game. I don't know how much staff is needed, assistance and all that stuff for the university to run. And I will leave to the experts that claim that this is overpowering university or powered university, and just leave it here because it looks good. Right, continuing on. I understand that the issues. I don't understand demographics of this game. I really don't. I don't know how long people procreate. How long do they have children and that kind of stuff? When do they stop having kids and all that stuff? I don't know what kind of demographic bomb we are looking at here, because at the moment we are having 241 over 21s living in their parents. I don't know if they stop having kids with 30, 40, 50 or 60 years old, or maybe they have kids until they're 82. I don't know. So for me currently this doesn't seem to be an issue. I never ran a test to see if limiting the living space for your kids that run away causes demographic bomb in the future, where they're not gonna have kids next generation because they all escaped and our current people will die off and we're gonna be doomed. I don't know. This is my opinion. My vision of this was, as our elderly go to greener pastures, we get the apartments freed and then over 21s populated. And I believe that there is a balance in when you stop building new apartments, that when elderly people go to greener pastures, then younger people that are just joining our workforce will take their place. It might be that it's not the case, because might be that we are skipping a generation or two and actually we're gonna be losing young kids, but it doesn't seem so at the moment. So 4 years later, which is, how much is it in dog years? So it's in the workers and resources years, that would be, I would say, 60, 80 years. It could be that the generation over that already people died, a lot of them died. I'm pretty sure, because we have 900 people that perished, that all of them were from the beginning 500 that settled this place. So there's this issue. I didn't do a test, like I said, in real life. I can't do tests, cannot do tests, because it's gonna real life is kicking my ass. That being said, I will just real quickly set up a couple of roads to be upgraded for, here. So I'm gonna go and remove some of these paths. Just go here and here, and we're gonna go for this one. What I'm gonna do on this side, we're gonna upgrade all this path all the way here, and then we're gonna upgrade this path all the way here. This is perfect. I'm gonna go and create this path and this path here, just so they can be in one go, created, built, supplied, and whatever good stuff you want to put there. So this is what I'm gonna do now. Of course, this is not ideal. I don't want to create bend, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a road going in this direction. We're gonna focus on this, but first I'm gonna explain the genius plan that I have thought of. Okay, so since we're gonna be stuck here for a while, we have 3 farms. They're producing enough food for several of these factories that we are currently using. Okay, so the plan is like this. The main export in my logic is the best export regarding farming is livestock. I'm gonna go one more time through this just to explain my vision of it. It's not perfect. Hopefully it's going to be helpful for some of you guys. Hopefully you're going to see the logic behind this. While stirring my coffee, I will start to talk about this. Okay, so meat. Meat is obviously a little bit more expensive than livestock, but not that much. It's only 40 rubles more. So let's say one truck can export 3.5 tons of meat, 3.5 tons of livestock, or 4 tons of livestock, a little bit less meat. So we are exporting a little bit less meat, and it's only equivalent. So if we transfer this meat into the livestock, because we were using twice the amount of livestock, we would have, or double the amount of livestock, we would have 384 price of the livestock and 433 price of the meat. So it's not a big difference, but it's a new factory. It's all the workers who work in that factory slaughterhouse, which is not a large amount, because slaughterhouse, especially vanilla ones, they're sounds like a concentration camps for animals there, because they can process hundreds and hundreds of tons of animals a day. We obviously not going to be doing something like that. I'm not really sure that it's worth it, the additional infrastructure. So I'm kind of sticking to exporting livestock because it seems simple, and we have some specialized trucks to do so. What I'm thinking about doing right now, I'm thinking of getting another livestock farm over here, and then connecting that to a storage over here, and then connecting that to the road cargo station over there. What is you doing? Okay, just go away. You are, well, you need food. You wait. But the other guy needs to go away. Right, and this is the plan. But I don't want to just stop the food production or food exports until we have replacement for it. So what are we gonna do here? We're gonna go for the same plan that we had before with a better infrastructure. That means we're gonna be having a silo, classic. We're gonna be having 2 factories. One of them is gonna be food, of course, and alcohol. Of course. And then we're going to have both storages for both of those factories. So we're going to do it properly. So this is going to be some kind of, let's call it a future-proof factory, which I'm hoping is going to be supplying at least 20-30,000 people in the future. I'm not sure. These are just the guess numbers from my head. But if I go ahead with this plan, we might have a little bit of... we might have a little bit easier, job if we do this, properly. Okay, so what's the plan? Let's go and design the industrial zone take 3. So this is a third take of this. We need to be quick about this because harvest, oh boy, harvest has started. Okay, let's pause this. Oh dear Lord, no. Okay, that's gonna be so much fun. We don't have a silo ready, so obviously we're gonna have a huge rush here. So let's go and check what's happening here. We have these bad boys here. We don't have any money. We're gonna go for Soviet harvesters and hope for the best. Okay, next thing, we're gonna have to build this silo as soon as possible. I'm thinking go straight for it. So we're gonna go straight forward for it. We're gonna go and do this silo. Do the voodoo that we do so well. Okay, let's go and build it around here. I think this is gonna be fine. So this one here, and then I'm guessing that... Right, of course it's not going to be a silo, dumbass, because it's going to be the cargo station, because they're going to have to unload here first. So let's go for cargo station, and let's go for something like this. I'm perfectly fine with this, and also I'm fine with the mud road, because this is only going to be connected to one... At least I'm thinking that's a smart thing, to have it connected to one silo. Potentially this is... no, it has to be one. Let me see real quickly if we have a second silo here that we can build. Second silo would be... no, one silo. One silo to bind them all. Okay, silo is gonna be... It has to be kinda in the middle-ish, so it can be even here. I'm fine with this. Actually, we're not gonna have enough industrial connections, so something like this maybe. Probably this would be great. Okay, and one factory over here with storage facility, one factory over here with storage facility, and a cargo station around here. Okay, sounds ideal, right? So let's start with this silo straight away. This silo needs to go, 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 because we're gonna lose a lot of crops, but that's fine. I'm not complaining about this. This is something that we did already previously. We lost crops. We lose it all the time. So less crops, fine, we'll survive. Probably for the first year, because I started this quite late. Probably. Right. Okay, this is not ideal. How you doing? You're doing with no boards. How you doing? You're doing really busy. Right. Okay, so let's do this. We need factory connection. What the hell is that? Okay. You know what? Let me small distribution office. Okay, they're finishing stuff. They're finishing stuff. No, we need this assigned as soon as possible. So go, go, go. Start on this, and this one start on this. Just start. I'm gonna leave it as it is. This is fine. Both of them are fine. I'm gonna try, hope again for the best that they're gonna construct this sooner than other stuff. I don't have time at the moment to inspect every single construction project they have running around here. So for example, I can go for unfinished roads, paths, wood cutting post, yes, you can wait. Unfinished road, I don't know. Cargo station, no and no. Right, what else do we have? Construction office, that needs to be finished. Switch, that's almost done. Probably just buses need to deliver. Okay, let's leave it as it is. Okay, two industrial centers we're gonna have here. They're all gonna walk to work, because we're gonna expand this as well, which we are being late for as well. So we're gonna be expanding. The town towards here. Okay, what I was looking for here is the factory and the food production. Yes, we're gonna be moving food production from there to here. This one is definitely capable of processing all the crops that we have. So that's gonna be interesting one. And I think we have a smaller one, but I'm pretty sure the smaller one might not be able to handle everything set up. So let me check if we have. No, he had a smaller food processing plant. Where is it? Am I missing it? Here we go. Oh, it's actually bigger. No, we're gonna go for smaller one. So this is a smaller one, perfect. Entrance to this is not really important. I'm thinking that the slimmer design of this is gonna be better for this area. Probably could have squeezed it. I don't know if I could have squeezed it any better, but it is how it is at the moment. So this needs to be connected to silo, perfect. And then we're gonna have to have a storage area assigned to this. We're gonna have to have a storage area for food. I'm gonna come back to that. Okay, alcohol production is gonna be right next to it, so we're gonna have to have this booze factory connected to the... Oh, come on, you can't offer me any better industrial connection than this? Well, fine, frigate, I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, what about... No. Maybe this way. Let's experiment with this. Let me try... Oh, we have a wood cutting post done, right? Right, we don't have electricity hoses done. Okay, just finished. Last season was a bust for harvesting. We missed it because of the farm. Now we're missing it because of the silo. Well, you know what? You get how much you pay. So I didn't pay enough attention, so I'm reaping the non-benefits of this. Okay, so we're gonna have the booze production over here. So let's see, something like this would be fine. I'm happy with this. Of course, no excavators. We do have bulldozers. So let's start bulldozing. We have 3 of them. Perfect. They're all free. Unfortunately, that shouldn't be the case, because I have 4 freaking long roads to be constructed. But obviously, we have 3 bulldozers for some reason, which I don't know. I don't even know if I should call it a, good thing or a bad thing, because we need those roads finished as well. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Right. Why did I close this? Let's go for booze factory, and let's see here. Okay, potential is there. We need a little bit more leveling over here in this area, and that's gonna be fine. So a little bit Little birdie told me that this is going to be fine. Okay, and then booze factory, and booze factory be green, be with a lot of space, and this looks good. Place it here, and let's connect it with industrial connection, and bomb. Okay. We discussed in the comment section as well with the railroad construction. I think my railroad construction skills are appalling. Why is that? Because I don't have the sense of how many construction offices we need. I usually start with one, and yes, that's gonna build our railroad of the future. This was my take on that. Reasons behind that. First of all, because railroad construction industry is extremely expensive. Like, even if you want to buy it yourself, it's 60,000 for a construction office, depending if you want a crappy or shitty construction vehicle, or you want the expensive big ones. Yeah, we like expensive big ones. Who doesn't? Well, those expensive big ones cost a lot of money. And currently we do have some money, but fear not. We have our road construction office here. So what I'm going to be doing is assigning the gravel loading station, and I think I'm done. We have 2 bulldozers here. I would love to transport them elsewhere, but unfortunately they don't work like that because they're stationary. We need flatbed trucks to transport them elsewhere. What we're gonna need a lot of is gonna be dumpers. We're gonna need a lot of dumpers, and I'm pretty sure that dumpers are that we're gonna need more dumpers in general. Do we have any dumpers waiting to be resettled here? No, we have stalinets over here. That's an interesting thing, because we have these stalinets over here, and we do need a couple of flatbed trucks. If I go for, let's say, we said already, we agreed to this, that this is a 16 places construction office, and that we should have 4 bulldozers, 4 flatbed trucks, and 8 dumper trucks. What I'm gonna do now is gonna half that, just because I know that it's gonna be expensive. On one hand. On the other hand, I have a good idea. We have the smuggling company in operation, and we have open hull offers from them. So this stalinets is actually 5 tons heavy. We don't need these huge trucks to transport them, and these flatbed trucks are only going to be to transport them to sites. So let's see what we can get on the black market that can carry vehicles. This one can carry it up to 80 tons. This is not bad. It's not expensive. This one can carry up to 7 tons. Again, this is a little bit more expensive, but a little bit more. This doesn't really matter. I'm worried about the equal size here. Let's try this. We have stalinets here. Let's try to load them up here. Oh, you son of a gun, you work. Okay, so let's go for another one. So I'm gonna go for open hull trucks. I'm gonna go for this one, and I'm gonna go for another bulldozer. So again, stationary stalinets, and you're gonna go here, and now we're gonna have this truck and this truck go and find your new home over here. Okay, and go and find your new home over here. Perfect. They're on the way. And here we're gonna have, again, I said half, so we're gonna go for dumper trucks. Oh right, I probably should assign this. Oh, you son of a gun. Only 2 roads. So let's go like this. Only 2 roads, and all of you go the frick away. There we go. You can auto search for roads anywhere. Initially, we'll see how that's gonna work with the rest of it, but this is initially. Dumper trucks, black market dumper trucks. We can get those too. The problem is that these guys are actually quite good. I quite like the dumper trucks. So, but we have green, these yellow, those. So do we have some better dumper trucks? These are smaller. I'm realizing that these V3S dumper trucks are quite good. They're quite good. Now this one is better. Let's go with this one. Let's see if I can get green. Okay, this looks green. Do we have any greener? Is this greener? No, that's the only green. Okay, let's go for 4 of these. They're a little bit cheaper, a little bit higher capacity, faster. Everything is better. You gotta love that black market, don't you? There we go. So this is gonna help with our road construction, and what I'm gonna do at the same time is gonna tell these guys that from now on, let them finish whatever they have started here, but from now on you don't deal with the roads anymore. Okay, Industrial area. Industrial area, everything is up for grabs. Where the first things I needed a silo finished. This is gonna be a son of a big project. Right, alcohol production. Alcohol production needs a storage, and food production needs a storage. I think 1 and 2 would be perfectly fine, or 1 and 2 here, and then we have a cargo station here. Okay, so what do we have storage-wise? Storage-wise, we have... These are perfect. These are amazing. I love this storage. I don't know if this is good or not. I always love this storage because it has enormous capacity. Fine, sue me, don't care. But they're efficient. They're square. They're perfect. I'm not gonna use it though because it requires a lot of materials. They're quite expensive. That was a coffee break, guys. That's a sign for you to like and subscribe. Right. Storage. We're not producing any meat here. It's only alcohol and the rest of it. These warehouses, this is from the same mod. This is by Mr. Mauser NATO. I like those. I like that he has unique style. I'm not a fan of, you know, dirty old rundown buildings because I'm pretty sure they weren't built like that. But I like that he doesn't give up on his own style, his own mod, and whoever likes him, he's gonna like him even more because of his how do I call it? Ethics. Yeah, let's go with ethics. So, right, I'm not gonna go with that one. I'm thinking about future warehouse, for example, that it doesn't have to be... Let's see this. This has 285 tons of alcohol, and this has 285 tons of food. That would be half-half if I decide to go with this one. Also, this one has a railroad attached to it, which is definite bonus, because if you're gonna distribute if you're gonna distribute food from here, it's gonna be quite useful. But the problem is it's on the wrong side, the connections, the industrial connections. If you build it in any way like this, we're gonna lose access to the either railroad in this case, if we connect it this way, or the actual access to the factory to be constructed in this way. So I'm gonna go for something else. This is Mr. Topros's. This is a new model. What about this one? Oh, here we go. It's a bigger capacity, is it? Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Perfect. Mr. Topros never disappoints. Okay, so we're gonna go for one of these. Which way? I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. Yeah, I'm thinking about something like this. It's gonna require a little bit of leveling. Yeah, there we go. You see, who said in the comment section that Oolykee doesn't think about the future, doesn't do good proper planning? Well, probably it was me, but still, I proved myself wrong. Multiple times. No, not really, not multiple times, but I proved myself wrong from time to time. Well, often. Okay, so let's try a little bit generous with the distance here, because I'm worried about this pad here not being able to be built. So maybe something like this. Something like this. The reason, maybe I don't know if this is a proper thing to say at the moment. The reason why I'm not panicking about this losing the harvest and, you know, whatnot, is because we have stable income. We are getting a stable income. We are happy with everything that we have. I'm happy with everything that we have, and we can just continue doing as we're doing. I'm not pressured by anything. Like, I'm not pressured by, oh right, I'm not gonna be constructing this. Let's just cancel it for now because we have more pressing concerns. Maybe I can give up on some of the roads here. Let's see. Footpaths. Leave them alone. Factory connection, that's fine. You need to construct this. Wood cutting post, fine. Grain storage. Ooh, I need you to work on that one as soon as possible. Let's stop you. No. Let them finish. Let them finish whenever they finish. Storage and this would be probably the most important thing to finish initially, and I will be canceling any other construction project at the moment just so we can finish this. But obviously, fine. I don't think that we're gonna finish this storage in time. In time before December. So we have 2.5 months to go. Maybe I can say you're on, but. Okay, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Okay, let's try Tiny technical office. Yeah, let's finish that later. Small distribution office. Let's finish that later. Small industrial open storage. I have no idea. I forgot what it is. Let's do it later. Well, medium voltage wires. Let's. Oh, right. These are the wood cutting ones. I believe this is just the buses that need to be assigned here. And we need this substation. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is only... Come on, there we go. No, it's boards as well. This is one of the reasons why I... Oh, right, we have boards. Yeah, we don't have enough trucks here. We have these huge, enormous monstrosities. Right, one other thing we have a problem with here. This is gonna be a little bit of... how am I supposed to do this? Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for better times for this to take effect. I'm gonna have to... I want to move these bulldozers, because bulldozers are not needed anywhere except for the road construction. So bulldozers are only going to be necessary in these kind of offices over here. So I want to focus on that. I want to focus transport 2 bulldozers from here all the way here, and then do a better vehicle management other way around, like maybe have smaller smaller flatbed open hull trucks, because these monstrosities are not going to be needed so much. We can probably have something faster with a lower capacity, because the projects we're doing are rarely enormous like this one over here. So yeah, but usually the projects are much smaller. Okay, everything looks like it's working out fine. I'm just gonna cut my losses right now. We're gonna count our dead after the battle, and I'm gonna say that we have distribution office for grain, silo for grain, silo distributed in alcohol and food production, and storage for alcohol and food production. Okay, and then we need the last thing here would be the road cargo station. Road cargo station, which can be like this, and put it here. And let's see if we can find a connection like this. There we go. That can be constructed, and I think okay, tell me, what did I screw up right now? What wrong did I do? What did I do wrong? Okay, we have a couple of road connections to be connected in these 3 areas. Probably I should do something stupid, like, actually this is not stupid, to make a road like this and then have it go, this is gonna be the most important one, because most of the trucks are gonna go here. And I was thinking about a roundabout or something like that. But no, just something stupid like this. And since this is the most important one, let's start with that one. And then I'm gonna have 2 smaller ones connected probably to each other, or one and then the other. Okay, right. That's about it. Our current industrial capacity is gonna continue as it is. We have, I might increase this because it looks like they're running low. I'm gonna increase the workers to maximum over here, because I'm pretty sure that some of them are returning back with workers on board. Yes, they are. Okay, some of these projects here are still are waiting for better days. And how are we doing with the grain storage? Absolutely zero. Like I said, there's no way in hell. I can ban them, stop the auto search, and then just focus on the grain silo. But I don't know. I'm just afraid. I'm a coward. I'm not. But it's just I think I'm gonna give it a pass for this season, not to rush it too much, and just go step by step and you know, finish this whenever the time is. Okay, but now, because all of this is gonna require a lot of workers, I'm just gonna count how many workers we can expect here. So we're gonna go for factory. That's gonna be 90 people working here, and we're gonna have additional 250 workers working here. Let's talk about this. 340 workers. 340 workers, let's face it, one set of workers is not gonna be enough. So 340 workers, I believe at least double, if not 3 times that, is gonna be needed gravitating towards here. So that means it's gonna be 20-30 houses like these. Okay, I don't have any problems creating that, and I don't think we're gonna have any issues placing those houses here. Like I said initially, I would like to continue developing this area as it is with these houses, no matter the opposition, what opposition says. This is my plan. I'm really appreciate if you have your opinion on the realism of these houses, but I'm still gonna do the voodoo that I do. I don't want to say it too well, but I'm gonna continue doing it as it is. What I was planning around here, I was planning like this was a grand plan, having a like tram going around this town. Maybe sometimes in the future, but initially, this early in the game, it might be a little bit of an overkill. So I don't think I should be focusing on that at the moment. So what I think I'm gonna do is at least create a bus stop. So one bus stop gravitating to this area, and then the other one being somewhere around here. I'm not gonna increase the town towards the forest here. I'm gonna leave forest to be exploited, and I'm gonna go probably in this direction, maybe even to this road. So we're gonna have some of the workers are probably gonna even walk to work over there. And this area is really important. I want to develop this as soon as possible. This might be a prime piece of land because it's so close to the industrial area over here, but I will still develop it in the way that I think it's the best. But I would like to hear criticism about this. And for the other side of town here, if you guys think that this is the best idea, I'm still learning myself, but if you think that it's the best idea to start building upwards or more dense, and Mr. BC74, also if you more realistic buildings, which I'm 100% for, like Mr. Chris's UK Council flats, Mr. Rob's buildings that are almost always more expensive than the vanilla buildings. So this is my plan. This is what I was thinking about if we're gonna go upwards. Start on the outskirts here of the city. Start with a little bit smaller buildings, like smaller, like 4 or 5 stories high. This is like 50 people over here. And it's not gonna be outrageous, or it's gonna look decent. In these small buildings here, and then we can grow toward the city center. And then yet this is my biggest worry at the moment, is that we are creating yet another megalopolis here. We should go outwards, and I'm doing my best to go, but also in order to go outwards faster, we need to have more money. To have more money, we need to export more. In order to export more, we need to build industries and house our workers and stuff. Initially, like I said, we're gonna go for the same project that I wanted. In the end, I'm thinking, because again, my mindset is going towards the megalopolis here, which I don't want to build. Initially, right, let me do this first. We said that this pad construction office, actually, I don't think at the moment, don't yell at me, just at the moment I'm thinking that the original construction office can handle the pads, because they have small trucks. But let's do this. Let's do 1 and 2 and 3 and okay, this one is gonna be on feng shui. Let's see if we can level this a bit. Probably not. We can level it in the opposite direction though. We can level it higher, and then the road is not gonna be an obstacle for constructing this as much obviously. So let's try this way. You see how many bulldozers we actually have? Yeah, because they freaking finished all the roads that they were supposed to. That's fine, at least the roads are finished, so that means less projects, and there we go. You see, everything works out fine in the end. So this is what I was thinking about initially. We can start mass production. This is what's happening in real life Ireland at the moment. Ireland has the real estate, huge, enormous bubble. Gala, in Australia what's happening. I'm watching news all over the world, and I know what kind of housing bubbles and the housing issues people have around the world. Well, only like in developed world, there's this nice map. Well, what people care about in the West, where news happens, and how much we care, which is definitely not untrue. But I want to say that in Ireland there's a huge housing crisis. There's a lot of homeless people, for probably now the most developed country in European Union. It's a little bit of a shame, but I don't want to go into political things. But real estate is expensive in Ireland. Not only that, I'm doing a move now. I'm gonna talk a little bit about private stuff. I'm doing a move now, and I can tell you this. I'm gonna pay a lot of money because there is no other options for anybody. You just have to pay a lot of money, and let's start with this big road first. You have to pay a lot of money, and it's the quality is it's I would like to say next, not really appalling, but what Central Europe and Eastern Europe, what they have, that's a 23rd century construction with the quality of what you have on offer, not the quality of construction, but how appallingly bad real estate on offer for rental and sales is in Ireland. It's like you get not really derelict houses, but you need to invest thousands and thousands of euros more if you're going to buy real estate in order to make it livable, not like to make it lavish. So it's appallingly bad, and nobody cares about it. I'm going to turn this into political channel, I'm telling you. And nobody cares about this, and because government is earning money on this, because scarcity is profitable, and everybody has to pay a lot of money. I mean, people are earning more here than, let's say, in Bulgaria, but still you pay so much for other stuff that it's just... And you shouldn't. Bulgaria has 100 times better real estate, construction, and buildings and houses and everything else than you have in Ireland. I'm not blaming Irish people, I'm just blaming the market that is creating. Oh, crap, I started it. No, right, going back to our crappy real estate market, where we're actually building wooden houses and not good old Soviet ones. We're gonna start on the good old Soviet ones, but anyway, so this is just what I do, probably just ranting on about it. I like how this neighborhood looks now. So we have eight houses, 35 people each. It's going to be challenging. Well, actually, this is almost done. I think this is going to be fine. Yeah, I should start on the additional construction office, I think, for this pad construction office, because we're going to be upgrading and downgrading this city a lot. I think it's a given that we're going to have to go for construction office. What I'm going to do with this last construction office in this area, I'm going to go for a small one, just 8 vehicle construction office, and be done with it. I'm thinking this industrial zone might be able to house it. I don't know. Yeah, this is just a construction office, yeah, which we were missing for so long. But I think no, maybe it's better in this area here. Let's build it around here. Let's build it over here, and a little bit longer road, just so our road companies can take over this construction. Right, since this is done as well, and is this stopped? Well, I'll stop it. I'll stop this construction because we're gonna focus on this at a later date. Just few of these need to be stopped, and that's it. And wow, this one as well, and this one as well. All right. Good old times. So we can follow the progress of our harvesters. It's 20th of October. Oh, statistics, who doesn't love those? Small field, how much you can expect from one medium-sized field? 103 tons of crops and 740 kilos, sorry. So this is what you can expect from this one. This is going to be 305, I believe, 304, 305, something in that ballpark. We'll check it. We'll check it as soon as it's done. It's going to go to waste anyway. I can redirect this to these silos, but I have a feeling these silos are going to be full as well, so we are fine here. The only thing I'm worried about expansion of this industrial zone would be maybe having a bigger farm, but at the moment I'm not really sure how much we have in the means of... Wow, they're taking everything. We have, yeah, livestock is being a little bit underproduced here. Right, so I didn't check the mods for better farms, these livestock farms. They would be under factories. I think I have 1 or 2 of them, but they are not, I'm reasonable. I wouldn't use any mod. I'm kind of reasonable, obviously. I'm not too strict on the rules, but I would be using a farm that has similar or the same production capacities, but at the moment it looks like the only one we have, at least that I found, is a little bit overproductive. Let's go with that. So would something... No, this is not it. I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean at one point, hopefully. It's not Mr. Rob's here, and then we're gonna go in the last section here. It should be here. So we have this one. This one produces 12 tons of livestock. We can go for that. I mean, like, we can get 12 tons of livestock for 8.3 tons of crops, which is also not a bad thing, because we could be using a little bit more crops, even though it's a little bit more too productive, because it's like 50% more. It uses 50% less crops. No, wait. It uses more crops. Oh, my bad. Then we're gonna go for this one straight away. So this one has 12 ton output. The normal would be 2 to 1. This one is the cheated one that no, not cheated. It's for 18 tons of crops. You have both 9 tons of food and 10 tons of livestock, which is a little bit, too much. I would cut in half the livestock and the food production in this case. And that's about it. So those two farms are an option that at least I have in my mods. I did a little bit of spring cleaning of the mods, and I'm not saying that any mods that I removed are bad or anything like that. I enjoy them all, but I needed to clear. We have too many buildings. I think I have like 11 pages of residential buildings, and that's not definitely something I want. Okay, so we have these paths constructed at the moment. Definitely, I would like to have. Wow, this was fast. They already constructed this. Perfect. Right. So I think the next step in this case would be to have remove these bulldozers from here, but we need 3 flatbed trucks to carry them, or at least I need to start assigning vehicles to different distribution offices, construction offices. In this case, this would be getting buses, for example, into these, I believe, and the small ones, the small buses, the yellow ones. Let's say 4 dumper trucks, 4 buses, but correct me in the comment section, I might be wrong there. So 4 dumper trucks and 4 buses. Since they're paths and they have a small requirements, I think we should go for I can transfer these buses and these dumper trucks, at least 4 of them here, and then I would have new buses and new dumper trucks over here. So bigger buses, less of them maybe, and bigger dumper trucks. That's definitely needed for big construction projects. We love ASC Gala, isn't it? So 1963 ASC, established 1963. That's a Alaskan smuggling company. This is where we get all this sweet stuff, bigger buses and all. So there we go. We have proper country running. We're running a proper country here. We have smuggling established. We are expanding slowly. Modred is this is gonna be a big one. I mean, it's gonna be pain to get this finished, but it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna have to get some. This might as well can start burning, so we're gonna have to start populating this. Also, a couple of things that I wanted to do here. If we're gonna switch, if you guys agree, or if you guys think it's a smart idea to start developing upwards, starting some kind of megalopolis out of this, yeah, I'm fine with that. We can start with this. We can start with bigger buildings, and I will be building bigger university then as well, because obviously I was wrong with this one. I'm not being facetious. I'm being honest that I have no idea how universities work, and if this is too much or not enough academic stuff here. But obviously, let's say that I was wrong, and I admit that I was wrong, but probably the best thing would say that I'm a dumbass and I don't know what I'm talking about. Concerning this, of course. Concerning a lot of other stuff, I think I have decent experience. Anyway, continuing on, tell me what you think about the farming area here. So livestock expansion here, which will more than double our production, but will also more than double our consumption of crops, which is not a problem. It would be better if we had a single silo here connected to both of those, so we don't waste any resources, because we're not going to be wasting anything. We're wasting crops, if anything else, but that's fine. Crops are not expensive. We have extra. We are happy with the income that we have. The world is perfect again. Okay, so these guys with the roads are doing nothing. So I'm gonna go, because they're so fast and efficient, I'm gonna go and do this. I'm gonna tell them to upgrade, ooh, no asphalt, the gravel. So go and do the gravel road. Do the, oh, you son of a, oh, that was a bad idea, because they're delivering materials for this construction office over here in that direction. Okay, that was a bad idea. I have a couple of things in town that I can upgrade. I can start with those. This is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be problematic. This short path. What I'm gonna do here is upgrade this one and this one. These two. Use the other roads. Go away. And then I'm gonna upgrade this one later on with our original construction office. I will manually assign it to them. At the moment, they're gonna have all these guys. There are already all the trucks on the way. They're gonna deliver gravel here, and then we're gonna have these bulldozers delivered as well, because this seems like it's longer than 21 meters. So that's gonna be fine. So this is gonna be housing 10 times 280 people, which is gonna be enough for housing some of our over 21s living with their parents. That's gonna help us to expand. Hopefully we're gonna be better for it, and we will be yeah, we will be discussing the future expansion here, because I would like to have a bus. Obviously a shop is going to be needed around here. Maybe I should have started with a shop first, which is not a bad idea. It's a bad idea, because I need the layout of the housing, so I would like to have a bus station and a shop around here. One shop. We're gonna have this clothing shop probably moved on the opposite. No. Clothing shop is gonna be somewhere around here. I might stick to one of them, but actually we could start on this project straight away. Why the hell not? Because we are busy with these projects. Okay, this is gonna be done soon. This is gonna be done nowhere close to soon. So this is gonna take a long time to finish, and these bulldozers are a piece of I don't know. I don't want to insult anybody, but yeah, they're rust. They're a pile of rust. They're slow. I don't know. I'm being stressed here. Coffee time. Oh yeah, that's what helps with the stress. I'm kidding. It's not. There's absolutely zero of that. I love so much playing this game. I can't wait to get back to normal schedule of creating more and better content. I think from Sunday I'm gonna start recording more content. How good it is, it's up to you to judge with likes and dislikes, so hit those as well. Right, all of this seems to be done. Let me see how our vehicles are doing here. We have 0 flatbed trucks, so we can't transport our Stalinets yet. We don't have buses free over here. We have dumper trucks, so, and this is not done. Okay, so this is not done, so we can't do anything about it. We can't move the bulldozers. We can't buy new flatbeds here to move the bulldozers, and we're gonna need to move first couple of buses probably. Well, maybe even all four buses. No, sorry. Here we get dumper trucks and buses. Yeah. And then over there we're gonna get. Okay, I have something to add concerning this. Concerning the path construction office, we're gonna have 8 vehicles. I saw this with this construction office. Even though all of the constructions are having the gravel delivered there, gravel is already there. They just need people to finish the pathways. They still send 4 buses to the same area. So I'm gonna wait for you guys to see what do you think about this. Should we have 4 buses for dumper trucks, or should we have a different setup, like 7 dumper trucks and 1 bus? Because these buses, when they deliver people, they don't go back every time, even though it's not a lot to walk all the way here, but it's still they deliver people, and they go to the bus station, they deliver to the other side, they go to the bus station, they don't go back all the time. They're probably gonna go and refuel, but that's about it. I think, oh sweet lord, this is amazing. So this is good. We have a hole here that can accommodate the road. That is wobbly as hell. So let me try to see if we can get this one right, or like this, and a little bit in this direction. I'm gonna go all the way like this. I don't know if I should go for T intersection. Let's not go for T intersection. Let's go for a normal one. Like this, just straight through. And this looks like something, 102 tons of gravel. Yeah, so this is more or less the borders of the town that I would like to construct. So we're gonna have a neighborhood here, neighborhood here. We have already almost finished neighborhood over here, and it's snowing. And did we prepare? No, we didn't. How much we have leftover crops? This is real quick checkup. We are doing fine. If I had few more trucks in distribution office, we would have more crops. The problem is we can't even store any more trucks. By the way, heads up, because this distribution office here, it only loads up until 90%. There's no such a thing as loading to 100%. So 90% of this would be 350 tons or something like that. So it's not only the storage or number of trucks, it's actually the silo storage that affects this. Cargo station is done. Too little, too late. Silo is not even close. So that's fine. We can prepare for next season, and I can actually. We have another 10-ish minutes left in this episode, so I will finish this industrial zone. I hope that you will start on this at least. I hope you guys are happy how it looks like, because this is gonna be more or less. Oh, right. Right. Do we have this one finished then? Oh, we do. We do. Okay, let's start populating this. Okay, they're gonna go pretty far away. I'm gonna go and source the. People and all that good stuff that we need initially. So I'm gonna source people from here. Unfortunately, that's how it has to be initially. Gravel, prefab panels, cement. We need all this good stuff, and we need all this good stuff. That's fine. Let's close you and let's buy trucks. Okay, so we said already that these are going to go for the construction office. I'm thinking 2. I might be wrong. So we're gonna go covered hull. Covered hull. We have our little smuggling company happening, but I'm not fully happy with the best what they can offer. I'm gonna go for, because covered hulls only deliver electronics and mechanical components, we almost never have this amount of these delivered, so this is not really necessary. So we're gonna go for price rather than anything else. I think I'm gonna go for a smaller one, so East Germany here. Yeah, these are. Let's go for one of these. I'm fine with one of these initially. Dumper trucks are gonna be tricky. We're gonna have to go green ones. Let's choose a color. Let's choose a color. We have red buses. Let's go for red. So we're gonna go for these dumper trucks. I think I'm happy with those. I'm not gonna go for usual ones, the big ones. I wanted a little bit diversify this. So we're gonna go for a lot of those, but I'm gonna go for 3 initially, just to see how we're gonna fill everything else up. We're gonna need transport for our excavators, because in the future I will be transporting our excavators. Actually, we're gonna be having these big excavators. I don't give a rat's, as those US ones are just rusty ones. So I'm gonna go for these excavators, and then we have I'm skipping. Stop skipping. No bulldozers, road cranes. Okay, excuse me. So I'm gonna go for V3. Yes, it's fine. Just if they have the red one. Excuse me. Right, if they have red ones, they do. So I'm gonna go for one of them, because I'm not really sure what the best amount is. Excavators, we have them. Concrete mixers again. I would like to have. Let's go for the. We don't have those. What about this one? This one has 2.5 tons, 5 tons, 12 tons. Ooh, only yellow ones. Okay, I'm gonna go with these ones. Yeah, I mean, BC74 is already saying that we are underusing concrete. What the hell? 3 of those. And then we have roller paver, nothing. Tower crane, this is a tricky one, because I don't know what to put in here. I would go, let me know your opinion. I would go for concrete mixers and the bulldozers for the rest of it. So have this. And the rest of it, sorry, concrete mixers and dumper trucks. But I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this as well. So all of you guys can start working. All right, and don't build roads. Try not to build roads. You already have bus station and switch. That's fine. You can work on that initially. We have just a little bit more than 5 minutes left, so let's see what we can do here. Construction office is done. We said we need more construction offices, and yes, let's do that straight away. Next to this, we do have excavator. That's perfect, because we need the excavator for the construction office. We're gonna go for 16 one. That's gonna be for road construction, upgrades, all the stuff. And let's go and build it like this. Okay, just to have it parallel to this one, I'm gonna go here and hope for the best, and the 8th one in the end is gonna be just a little bit smaller, but in the same size here. Maybe I should have spread them out a bit, but I think we're fine with this. And then let's go with this, of course. But if you go in 2, if you do it twice, there we go. No, no. Okay, let's remove this path and let's do a little bit longer if possible. No, what about this way? No. Okay, this is a little bit too steep, I believe, so we might not be able to build it this way, but let me try. I am not giving up. Let's see if we can... Alright, we don't have a bulldozer, finally. Yeah, how high is this? This is pretty high. Oh, perfect. I squeezed it in a little bit. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna be in the range of the large construction. I should probably start naming them because it's gonna be easier to assign manually. But there we go. We have 2 additional roads. Everything else is gonna be done by these guys. That's all fine. Okay. Finally, will I be building this? Won't I be building this? But I think it's gonna be closer to won't I won't be building this, because I would like to go for, let's see. Actually, there's nothing to be constructed here. This is going in this direction. Can we level this? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna try to make it a little bit nicer, like this. Let's see how much excavating we're gonna have to do here. Okay, this excavator is not doing that bad, but I still prefer the Soviet one, because it's probably a knockoff anyway. But maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just talking crap here, like. But anyway, right, and we have these 2 roads. How am I supposed to build this? You know what? Just because this is going to be used extremely rarely, I'm still going to do a normal job at this. I'm going to go and connect it in proper direction, just because firefighters that come here are going to be entering this area easily. I don't know, it's going to save a few seconds, and why the hell not? Of course, electricity hoses are missing here. I'm thinking about... I know the dangers of this. I want to repeat this one more time. I'm fully aware that if we have switches connected to switches, connected to switches, connected to switches, that they can create a problem, because these medium cables, they only have capacity of 2.35 megawatts of electricity. But... actually, there's no buts about it, because I can just be flat out wrong. What I'm gonna do then is, we have a switch over here, and I'm gonna do what I was supposed to do from the beginning. I'm gonna do and create all the way to this switch. I will create better cables, and that's it. Well, it's not really. That's not really it, because this is gonna cause a little bit of a problem, because only these cables are not gonna resolve anything, and I can see that this is already causing problems, because smaller cables are easier to squeeze in there. But this way we have it. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Okay, can I go to the other side? Put a pillar there. Yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of pillars. Just put more pillars. I'm not afraid to export plastic. 18 a.m. You're not gonna scare me. We're gonna be a plastic exporting superpower one day. You're kidding me. Come on, just build something. There we go. Okay, this is fine, and the last one, come on, just give me green. There we go, you see, you can give me green. There we go. And now we should be in the wrong lane. Okay, you know what? No, actually, we have time. We have time. Let's play with this a little bit more because I'm a dumbass. Okay, let's go and how far can we get here? Like this? I am not afraid of you. Thou shalt not pass. Thou shalt not export plastics. There we go. This is 4.1 tons of steel and something. Okay, I can do the last segment here because this is not resolving anything because our here electricity hoses are absolutely crap. But actually there's no buts because the only thing who's dependent of this electricity is the fuel station. And how are we doing with time? Yes, let's do this. Let's do this real quickly. Let's do this real quickly and rebuild these hoses because they are not dependent on our industrial output. We will be so the petrol station doesn't have electricity anymore. Industry is not affected by this because industry has a different connections. And we're gonna do it like this, and doesn't work, and in this direction it works. There we go. Constructed this as well. So hopefully this is gonna be upgraded, this is gonna be upgraded, and then from here I'll be able to do nothing because this is still not good enough. We're gonna have to have another transformer here, but this is at least a move in the right direction. I'll upgrade this later. We're gonna realize that there's no electricity here at one point, and we're gonna build a new switch here and transformer that's gonna be covering this whole industrial area. Now bear in mind that this electricity here is supplying only 2 village petrol stations. What are these things over here? So it should be okay. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and if you want to support the channel, I have a description of the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.